All over the US, you can find elevated trains taking people from place to place. Some of them are longer urban transit lines, and some are shorter systems for places like airports or universities. But down in Huntsville, Alabama, now the state's largest city thanks to a bunch of government employers, one can find elevated rapid transit serving a very different sort of location. So Josh is taking me to the hospital. Whoa. Huntsville's hospital system consists of several buildings sprawled across a large campus, formed as the result of a merger with a neighboring facility. Now, if you've ever worked in a hospital or been a patient there, you'll know that patients and staff often have to cover long distances within a facility between different rooms, floors, and treatment centers. And when your campus covers multiple city blocks, this becomes especially challenging. That's why, in 2002, the Huntsville Hospital System opened a 1,800-foot elevated tram between their campus buildings, the only grade-separated rapid transit in the state of Alabama. Staff, patients, and visitors are allowed to ride it. Since I was none of those, I got permission from the hospital to film from the outside instead. So let's have a look around this strange little transit. The hospital tram features two parallel guideways serving 4 stations. Each guideway has its own car, which is hauled by a cable in the middle of the track. One runs express end-to-end, stopping only at the terminal stations, while the other runs a local service, making all stops. The system was designed by a joint venture between Pama, a French company that makes cableway systems, and Otis, a US elevator manufacturer, with vehicles manufactured by the Gangloff Company of Switzerland. These cars can hold 3 seated passengers as well as 38 standing, and are built to accommodate the largest hospital beds in use at the facility. So technically, this tiny little system has express and sleeper trains. The tram's route begins at Huntsville Hospital for Women and Children, before traveling just a few hundred feet to the Franklin Medical Tower. The station is right next to the parking garage, and from what I could see, it looks pretty bare bones. Next, cars pass through the Orthopedic Center Detroit People Mover style, cross Franklin Street, and fly over a grassy lawn on the longest stretch between 2 stations. This area in particular makes for some good tram spotting. The 3rd station serves the Plaza Resource Center and the hospital's Heart Center, while the final station just across the road serves the hospital's main campus. If the span between these 2 stations seems like a very short distance, you probably haven't worked in medical transport. When the hospital tram opened in 2002, it was the 2nd such system in the country, after one at Duke University Medical Center in Durham, North Carolina. A 3rd system opened in 2003 in Indianapolis. However, as of 2025, the Huntsville tram is the only such system still in operation, and it's generally well liked. In 2004, it was estimated that it saved the hospital 4,500 annual ambulance trips between the locations. It's also a safe and handy way to move equipment and samples, always a challenging task in a multi-building hospital complex. Scrolling through Reddit, I read stories of people whose kids enjoyed tram rides while visiting sick relatives, people who were able to make tram trips during emergencies to get the care they needed, and this comment. I'll let you pause and read it. While I never got to ride the hospital tram, I still appreciate how much of a resource it is to the people that use it, and I wonder how many other campuses, like hospitals, business centers, or colleges, would benefit from having something like it. Where do you think one of these should be built? As for me and Josh, since neither of us can have a convenient medical emergency fast enough to get into the hospital system, we're heading off to Buc-ee's. Full adventure on my Patreon.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar.